everyone? KJ3 here, and anytime Alabama comes to the Swamp, it's going to be a list of who's who for recruits 4 and 5 stars coming to the Swamp, and this week's no different. Probably our biggest recruiting weekend since a guy named Tebow was on campus. So without further ado, let's get to it. And anytime you host the #1 team on campus, it is the place to be at. Whether you're in the stands or on the sideline, everyone wants a ticket. And these high school recruits are no different. Got the #1 guy in the class on campus this weekend, Walter Nolan. Man's had a crazy recruiting story, but finally got him back on campus for the biggest game of the year. Also, Evan Stewart, #1 wide receiver in the class, coming down between Texas and Florida. Fingers crossed he chooses Florida on that one. Jaheim Singletary, former Ohio State commit. Let's see if he wants to be closer to home. Man's from the Jacksonville area. Mikael Williams, USC Trojan commit. Clay Helton was just fired, head coach over there, so let's see if he wants to come down to the SEC and play with the big boys. And on to our 4 stars, we have Jaden Gibson, more on him later, Chris McLennan, Jamari Lyons, Austin Osbury, Arzarea Thomas, Quayshawn Sapp, offensive linemen, really need him there, Devin Moore, Jordan Phillips, and we can even just name half of those names that I just mentioned, then our class is really going to take a big bump into the top 10, top 5 territory because these guys are ballers, and we need some ballers on this team. And the list of the 2023 recruits is just as impressive as the 2022 names. You have 5 stars in Cormani McClain, Tony Mitchell, Jahiel Hurley. Those are all defensive backs. Also, you have Vic Burley, 5-star D lineman, and 5-star Jaden Osbury linebacker. Man, like, you talk about studs. That's 5 stars in a single class on recruiting campus for the same week. Then also you have Jalen Brown, Trayon Webb, Kean Lee, Derek LeBlanc, Elliott Washington, and Makari Vickers. Like, those are all 5 or 4 stars right there for this 2023 class. And that 2023 class that we have already going has 3 solid names in it. So way to be building on momentum there for Dan Mullen and staff. And with this many big names on campus, I'm go ahead and putting a commitment watch out there, throwing Evan Stewart up there first. We've been waiting for him to commit. It's come down between Florida, Texas. I've been waiting for him to pull the trigger on Florida ever since Friday Night Lights. So fingers crossed, this is the weekend he finally does it. Arzarea Thomas coming down between Florida and Georgia Tech, looking like he's going to be a Gator, putting him on watch too. Then Jamari Lyons, putting him on watch because he has 4 crystal balls to Florida, has had it for a couple weeks now, and it's just a matter of time before he finally announces. And then Jaden Gibson, man's from Orlando. He's committing October 13th. Guess what? I'm from Orlando too. I'm showing up to his high school. We'll be going live on the 13th. Go ahead, subscribe, like the video, and yeah, tune in October 13th. Figure out where the man goes. Anyways, that's the list of recruits for this weekend for the Bama game week 3 2021. Go ahead and hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn on the notifications so that way you know when I go live this Saturday. And for all of my other videos coming out, gonna be doing a lot of commitment videos, so stay tuned. KJ3 signing off.